Hi, I'm Jan from VelomobileWorld.com. Below every video or end of the video I ask people to put their questions in. And there was under the video turning the rear wheel. The question was from Larry Rogers. I hope I pronounced his name properly. He asked, "Hello Jan, have you done any study as to which color or color combinations give the Velomobile the best visibility in all weather, light conditions?" That's a very hard question to answer because there are very much different settings where you are, which situation, you're driving on the cycle lane, are you driving between the cars? And I think this question is about visibility and colors. So I split my answer in a couple of small things like colors. I think light is important. It's always discussed, do you need to wear a flag on your Velomobile? And I think one of the most important thing is the position on the road and eye contact with the drivers. So I will split it in these four things, and I will answer them one by one. So first, colors. A chameleon wants to hide. So a chameleon takes the colors which are there. So if you're driving on an asphalt road, black is not a great idea, or anthracite. It's looking really great, but for visibility it sucks. So you have to choose some colors which are not so much available there. So if you live in a country where cars are always red, just a suggestion, then red is not a great idea because you blend in between the cars. If all the cars are white, I've seen in Israel, I think because white is the cheapest color, many cars are white. So again, white is not a great color to be visible because you want to stand out in the surroundings. I told already black is not a great idea because black, the roads are mostly black. So make a bit of study in your situation. What is the colors mostly seen, and then take light colors which are not so much seen. So your color is attracting directly attention. So that's about colors. Light. I always drive with my lights on, and I prefer even the rear light to flash. Even on daytime I have them on. I know I need to charge my battery a bit more, but I attract more attention to me, like, hey, I am driving here. And I've heard also many people being positive about that I drive with lights on. They say they see me better. So my suggestion is drive with lights also on daytime. If you guys think I'm wrong, always let some comments behind. I can learn also from you. So do that, please. The flag on the Velomobile. Well, the Velomobile is pretty low. So if you drive between big cars, it might be a good idea to have a flag on your Velomobile. Only there is a problem with flags. Because flags are normally attached to children bikes, people don't see what they don't expect. I've seen once a study that, just an example, they were driving in a simulator, or some candidates were put in a simulator, and they say, watch out for the mamas with the strollers. So they drive around, watch out for the mamas with the strollers. And they put a couple of gorillas crossing the streets. And they ask these candidates, did you see the gorilla? And they didn't see the gorilla. So that's a bit with the flags. The flags are attached normally to children bikes. The speed of a Velomobile is much higher. I don't know how big it helps to have a flag on your Velomobile. It might improve a bit if you drive between the traffic, but I still think that's a bad idea if you have all parked traffic before the traffic light to drive between it, because people are not driving only, they do checking their WhatsApp, checking the kids on the back seats. So driving between the traffic, I think it's a bad idea. Anyway, it's better to wait. The person who drove came to the back of you. He or she have seen you, so they take care of you not driving against you. What else? Yeah, the position on the road. In the Netherlands we have very, very nice cycle lanes. Cycle paths are separate from the traffic. That's good for cyclists who drive 25, but if you drive 40, 45, it's not so great, because the cycle lanes make some curves which you can't take with that high speeds. People are not expecting always that you come with high speeds over the cycle lanes. So because people are not expecting you, you need to take some precautions, I think it's called. So make sure you see the eyes of the driver. Many times I got shouted at me and people say, "You're so low, I cannot see you." And I said, "Look, you cannot see me with this side of your head. There you have just no eyes." So people were not looking in my direction, so they couldn't see me. But still they were pissed off on me that they didn't see me, although they didn't look. So make sure that people seen you. I think it's a very important thing. Like when you drive, you're like, yes, that person seen me, that person have seen me. I notice here in Romania that's not an issue, because Velomobiles are such a rarity that everybody have seen me. The whole traffic is kind of focusing on what I do there. So it's a non-issue here in Romania, but I've noticed in the Netherlands that it's an issue sometimes. I hope it answered your question, Larry. If you have more questions for us, just let it behind in the comments, and probably I will answer yours in a video. And subscribe. If you want to see some other content, please let it down in the comments, and I will see if we can make a little video about it. Have fun. See you next time.